Hey guys, Luke here, and we're back for episode 4 of my career mode show, and it's titled The Boss. The concept is pretty much we're going to try and go through every league, or as many leagues as we can I should say, and try and win a title in all of them, or just pretty much try and win a title at every team we're at. That might be a little bit better. So there's going to be 3 games in this episode. We're going to be taking on Central Coast at their stadium, then we're going to have a home game against the Melbourne Victory, the Derby, and then we've got another away game against Wellington Phoenix. So while going through this, I'd like to take the chance to say it'd be awesome if you could leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you can enjoy this episode. So we just saw the Central Coast lineup. We got our Melbourne City lineup here. So pretty much just going with the standard side. We don't really change too much. Every now and again we might change the strikers or throw in Madoka or whatever his name is in for Moy. But yeah, for the most part just the same. So quite early on, about 4 minutes in, pretty late tackle by the centre back. I forget what his name is. You see Bosnar there. He picked up a yellow, and then it was on Davavia, and then we end up scoring. So really nice goal there. And then Central Coast nearly hit back a few minutes later. We've got Matt Simon here, who's their striker, and he couldn't put it away. Also, the goal scorer for us was Ramsey, I think. And then we have Corin on the ball here. It's a nice little ball by Villa, and then he just chips it over to Dan Zukic, who heads it home. As he should. So that's his 3rd goal in the A-League this year, and that puts us up 2-0. And at this stage, when I get to 2-0, I mean when I get to 1-0 I'm pretty comfortable, but once I get to 2-0 it's sort of like game set match for me. So yeah, a lot of confidence came, and then I don't know if it showed down the bottom there, but I didn't really mean to do that. It kind of just happened. I just did the through ball and it worked out, and there we have it. Davavia scores a 3rd goal for us, 45th minute. Could be some EA aids possibly, but I'll take it. So 3-0 up at half time. We come back, we're looking for our 4th goal here. Davavia on the ball, 73rd minute. Can we cross it in? Is what we're going to be trying to do. Dan Zukic couldn't get a head onto it. Falls back to Corin, passes to Madoka. He's going to come in, he's going to take a shot, hits the post, and there's no goal there. But hopefully we can still find another goal here. Duganjic, he's through on goal. A really nice ball there, I think it was by Corin. Just a turnover against a run of play sort of. And then Villa takes a shot. He should have laid it off for Duff probably, but didn't end up doing that. And luckily enough we ended up scoring, and it was Dan Zukic again, or Duganjic I should say. I keep pronouncing his name wrong, sorry about that. But that's his 4th goal. And yeah, and then we got Mitchell Duke, I think his name is. Picked up a consolation goal, and funnily enough he went around celebrating as if he'd won the game for them. But yeah, so we won 4-1, goals to Ramsey, Duganjic, and Villa, and Duganjic got 2. So as you can see, there's a little injury there. Aaron Moy, he's out for 5 days. I think I showed him getting subbed off. It's not a big deal. I'm not sure if he's going to be playing. He is playing there, number 6, Aaron Moy. So it wasn't really a big deal, but I thought it was worth noting. It looked like an elbow injury. I can't remember what it said in the little email there, but when he went off he was holding his arm, so I can't remember what it was. But here's the big one that you'll all be waiting to see. It's Melbourne Victory. It's their derby, the first derby as Melbourne City, so hopefully we'll be able to get off on a great start and all that sort of stuff. But unfortunately we don't do that. There was Davavia who was on the ball, really good tackle, but just unlucky. You see his ankle's just bent. It reminds me, I know it's a different sport and all that, but of Gerard Yaye's injury. Hopefully it doesn't end up that way, and I think the original diagnosis is that it's a broken ankle and he's out for 3 months. But one of our replacements, we didn't actually start Dan Zukic. We had David Williams starting, but I say Dan Zukic as Duganjic, sorry. Yeah, he made it 1-0, but then Borussia scored. And if you're not sure who Besart Borussia is, he's been with the Brisbane Roar for a fair few years now, and I'd like to say he's probably the Suarez of the A-League. In terms of he's probably the best striker in the whole league, but he also does some really stupid things. I mean, he's not up to the standards of biting people, but you kind of see what I mean. You know, he starts little fights and that sort of stuff. Yeah. So we'll go 2-1 up there. David Williams, that's his 1st goal of the season. It may well actually be his 1st game of the season. I think it might be. Just returned from injury. He got hurt in the last pre-season, I think. Or if it wasn't the last one, it was the one before that. And the only problem about this few injuries here is we haven't really got that much squad depth. And a really shitty goal there to concede. Borussia again, he scores his 2nd. So what I tried to do, I wanted to call the keeper out, but then it just got to the stage where the keeper wouldn't move anymore. So yeah, we got super unlucky. But then we got Goroka, who I think he's a left back. He's not rated very highly, but seems to do the job. Should have scored there. We hit the post, and then to add insult to injury, we just give away a penalty. Not too much long later, pretty much just went down the other end of the field. Then Brusha does a little sneaky little chip, and I'd say that's a Suarez thing to do. Therefore, my reference to Suarez and my comparison kind of holds up. Just, you know, obviously Suarez is a lot better. So in the 9th minute, we had one last chance. It's Goroka again. Finds a ball to our centre back because we were all out attack there, as you would be. We just needed. I would have been happy with a draw, and we really should have finished it. Wheelart, as you can see, he's our captain. He got a 5.7. Yeah, just not good enough. So you can see there, David Villa out for 3 months, and I think it was Damien Duff's out for like 2 weeks or something, or he got injured. I'm not sure how long he was out for. But enough of that, let's get into the last game of the episode. We're taking on the Wellington Phoenix, and we're looking to bounce back. I mean, that Melbourne Victory game, it was our first loss, and not only was it our first loss, it was against our biggest rivals. There aren't that many rivalries in the A-League, I wouldn't say any real fierce ones, but, you know, that the city derby sort of ones. You know, I'd also include like Sydney vs Brisbane and all that. You know, Australia doesn't really have that many rivalries, but yeah, just the crosstown ones. I suppose same as a lot of the big ones in England. But enough of that. Gameplay started here. David Williams on the ball, got pretty lucky. Durante takes him out. He's their captain, and then we have a penalty. The only problem is David Villa is our normal penalty taker, but Corin steps up and puts it home. 1-0 into the left-hand corner. Does a little cartwheel. So that's his first goal in the A-League. Hopefully we've got a few more coming. He's one of our most experienced players in here. I think he's 34 or 32, something along the lines of that. Might be 32. But Dugandzic just danced his way through there. Probably should have buried that one, but just one touch too many, I'd say. And then Dugandzic again picks it up midfield there, and then just switches over to Williams, who himself should have scored as well. That's 2 chances we should have buried, and we haven't. And hopefully it doesn't come back to hit us on the arse there. So 1-0 at half time through a penalty to Corin. It was real early on too, but I'd say we've had the most chances. But I looked at the stats before, and we had like 30% possession. But that's just the style that I play. I play on the counter, and that stuff's going to happen. They were pretty lucky, or pretty unlucky, not to score there. McGlinchey went close, but no cigar. Gave away a free kick. And then look at this, David Williams, what a header. Just a little sort of chip header. I didn't try to chip the header or whatever, it just happened. Put a little bit, I know I had to put a little bit more power because we're out a fair way. But yeah, David Williams picks up his second goal, and that was the last highlight of this game. A 2-0 victory. Goals to Corin and Williams. As you can see here, Williams got man of the match, or actually Redmayne did. But if I had to pick a player of the month, I've got to say it's Dugandzic. Just really good play. Scored a lot of goals, and he's filling the void of David Villa, and he's going to have to do that for a few months. So maybe in January we can pick up some more strikers or something along the lines of that. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how the team's going. And he could be back by then, I don't know. We might need more injuries, or might have more injuries I should say. So here's the squad report just to end the episode. And you can see there was a dude called Retri or something. I have 2 Retris, but there was a guy who was 41 rated. He's from the Youth Academy. Doesn't look that good, but hopefully over time he can progress a little bit. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that video, and you can leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you for the next episode. Bye.